The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Bestiary of Folk Creatures of Arok. The Ogre. Their climate and terrain is in any land, and they are, unfortunately, common. They are organized into tribes and are around at any time of the day, and they eat meat. They are of low intelligence and chaotic evil. They're fairly slow, and they are quite large. In fact, ogres are big, ugly, greedy humanoids that live by ambushes, raids, and theft. Ill-tempered and nasty, these monsters are often found serving as mercenaries in the ranks of orc tribes, evil clerics, or gnolls. They mingle freely with giants and trolls. Adult ogres stand 9 to 10 feet tall and weigh 300 to 350 pounds. Their skin colors range from a dead yellow to a dull black-brown and rarely a sickly violet. Their warty bumps are often of a different color, or at least darker than their hides. Their eyes are purple with white pupils. Teeth and talons are orange or black. Ogres have long, greasy hair of blackish blue or dull dark green. Their odor is repellent, reminiscent of curdled milk. Dressing in poorly cured furs and animal hides, they care for their weapons and armor only reasonably well. It is common for ogres to speak orc, troll, stone giant, and gnoll, as well as their own guttural language. A typical ogre's lifespan is around 90 years. In small numbers, ogres fight as an unorganized individuals, but groups of 11 or more will have a leader, and groups of 16 or more usually include 2 leaders and a chieftain. Pre-adult ogres have a weakness above the eyes, as their tough hide is thin, making it an attractive target for the precise shooter. This weakness disappears as they mature. Orc tribes are found anywhere from deep caverns to mountaintops. Shamans, if present, have access to the spheres of combat, divination, healing, protection, and sun darkness only. Ogres live by raiding and scavenging, as they will eat anything. Extremely avaricious, ogres squabble over treasure and cannot be trusted, even by their own kind. That was an excerpt from the Bestiary of Folk Creatures of Arok. Now, let me tell you a tale from an age of heroes.
friends.
Friends forever, you'll be together. They're on top because they played already. It's a reference to the Lost Boys.
Yeah, it's better one.
Do any of you wish to break away from your escort and run off into the mountain, seeking all the secrets and information they could pry out in order to sell off that information to the highest bidder at the local information and state secrets rodeo?
If I knew where if I knew where that was, I would, but I don't know where it is, so I can't.
That's defeatist. Throw it over there where Ken will have to vacuum it up.
Then it might get stuck in the little thing and you'll have to get it out. True vengeance.
Well, so what you're saying is that none of you are breaking away from your captors, sneaking off, doing anything like that. No one's going to say, for example, hang on a minute, we're the good guys here, why are we being treated like common criminals? I will not submit to your actions, churlish louts, and beam someone with a hammer. Murder is always the answer. Even if the answer turns out to be not so good later.
It's always the answer.
Right, so you guys get out of the... Oh, shit, sorry. My mouse stopped working. There we go. You guys, let's zoom out because my super detailed map doesn't quite stand up to being zoomed in on. You guys head out of this region here. The subtle, hard-to-miss entrance to Dazinda Mountain. The only entrance to Dazinda Mountain.
Yes, of course.
TM.
And out here, all in this area here and around here, and all through these streets, picture it in your minds, if you will, is shoulder to shoulder, wall to wall soldiers.
Oh.
Colours. Array.
Red and black.
Cool.
Like separate red from separate black, or red and black in one?
Oh, sorry. Allow me to clarify more. Can you just roll heraldry for me?
You can.
Yeah, I did have that as a skill.
Might as well use it.
7.
Is 7 under your... God, I think it's charisma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely.
What if I took 5 off your charisma?
It's still under.
What if I took another 2 off?
Still under.
They are the colours of House Deshard. And so are the banners. This would in fact be the House Guard, maybe.
Interesting.
Casting an eye to the
There's even a bannerman.
the Dazinda guards that let us out. Do they look a little shocked, or at least
Surprised.
a little surprised?
Let's see. The equivalent of a human perception would be an insight.
Natural 20.
First roll of the night's going well for you.
Yeah.
Time to implement the natural 20 button.
Oh no, Adam Smasher is coming after us, guys.
That can be arranged.
Roll under. It's either one
We're all passing, but you passed the best.
Is this time for Jorak to come out as leader of the party?
Leader of the pack. For a
Is
group.
that with the Gorak of the Orc Clans?
I will have to be taller than you, so I will have to sit on your shoulders always.
But you're not an archaeologist.
Which is a good thing, because
Yes, they seem somewhat taken aback at this sudden large military presence. there. They're in.
Do they go for weapons, or do they just
They
calm, or
being clever characters with ints of more than 8, they do not go for weapons because they are not like, say, level 14 pure class fighters.
So the soldiers here doing anything in particular, or
They are standing in regiments.
just lining up the walls, paths, or blocking everything?
Let's see, I believe it was shoulder to shoulder, wall to wall.
Shit.
which way are they facing? You can actually-
Towards here.
Ah,
Almost like you're on the center stage, baby. Alright, what's it from?
I don't know.
Aha!
But-
Got you, Tim. Mister, I'll pretend to get it.
No, I didn't.
wait, does that mean
I
that
just get
natural
how
20
you
wasn't a
used it.
natural 20, but a natural 20?
No,
Tim never did
actually, you know, it wasn't a natural 20 because you didn't do this.
Oh, yeah.
Finger bang.
Okay, so is there a certain female general with tall white hair present?
With tall, like hair, yeah, well, yeah, like Girl Narif. Oh god, that would have been much better hair. Why didn't I do that? Oh, because it's not in the game. Why is it not? Okay, yes, there is.
And is she looking like...
And she steps forward, she's like,
So, you found the thieves. Good, good.
the guards are like,
Yes, the thieves were found and we dispatched them.
a couple of soldiers step up behind her, and she'll push past, just shoulder check Sphera right in the stomach, and head on it.
Can I do a con roll to just take it? Like a man, like she ain't no thing?
Well, you just want to brick wall this. Immovable level 3. Okay, go, you can try. Let's see, this would be an endurance check.
Which is based on con? That would be a pass, I imagine?
Yes, but is it a good pass?
No,
let's
it's not
make this opposed.
It's the worst
It's
it could
not a-
possibly be. and
It's
be
the
a
worst.
pass.
It's the worst pass that could be, actually. Yeah,
I'm
well,
on 10 strength. Looks like you're moving aside, Sunshine.
no, that's another character. Yeah.
I'll just wait 17 minutes for that to dry.
You need your sand.
I do need the sand. I actually have sand, but it's in the other room, and I'm here. Yes, shoulder check you on through. And move into the mountain. And so here you guys are. Roll initiatives?
I mean,
If you want me to, but I'm not planning on fighting them.
But then why would you roll initiative?
Because you told us.
we could act with friendship in each round. I don't think we're rolling initiative.
I bring love.
No.
No.
He's bringing love, get it?
It's a declaration of war.
Break his legs. So she's gone. She disappeared inside the.
Look at the new steel wall that has formed around the various alleyways and back
I'll
to
lean,
the others.
yeah, and I'll lean into Sulan and go. I wonder if she got your message about the potential assassination.
It will be what it will be. So it's another complete wall there. Make sure they haven't
Well, I mean, it's several complete.
Yep.
I think they want us to stay here for now.
Fair enough. They are in charge.
So you're not pulling out your weapons and just butchering our way through all of them?
I don't think it would go that way even if we tried.
You're not going to climb the mountain and go around the other side? No? You're just staying here.
I mean, I might do that.
Wait for it to come back.
Okay, that's fine.
In fact, still a little puffed from earlier. I'll probably sit down and have a little rest.
All you did was give a recap. How are you puffed?
No, from climbing the mountain. Like 5 times.
Well, maybe don't fall off. Or invest in climbing hooks or something.
Just knock blades out of the mountain.
We shan't talk. That wasn't in the recap, so it didn't happen.
Don't say that, because if that happened, that's the way that we were
continuity doesn't work anymore.
We're boned. Yep, no, so I'll just find a spot.
Okay.
Waiting. Standing proudly and just like...
Waiting.
Right. Well,
Resting.
then there's no point in getting any checks or anything and going through any of that. Let's just move time ahead a little bit to the point where she comes back out of the entrance and sees you all just still like leaning around casually like you own the place.
Being polite.
You're standing proudly. She's like casually leaning on a rock or something, cleaning her fingernails with a switchblade or something.
I'm just sitting on the ground.
He's just stinking up the place.
Filthy orc.
We just gave you a bath.
And he's probably clearing them all down.
There's
Let
so
me guess,
much
you're
food
like a
here.
dog. You give you a bath and you go and instantly roll in some shit or a dead animal or something.
Yeah.
He is a druid.
Just say it.
What you were expecting. This is dark canon.
Or just something about a dog.
What? Why would I...
Oh, I wonder
Why don't... It's acting weird. Guys, you're gay. She comes back out just as a shall we say, well-dressed woman. Yes, a well-dressed woman in sort of purple and dark blue, with some gold trim around like her sash, and that comes out, and she says, and then the Satoru and this woman like catch eyes. So this woman who's about to say something stops, and she's so like. What is the meaning of this large military presence in the La Côte-d'Azur? Just, why do you ask? It is a little intrusive. It is interrupting the flow of business. And there are the surfaces to contend with, no? Are you arresting them again? That is not your concern. But it might be my concern. I notice all of the soldiers are from your house guard. And there are so very many of them. Again, none of your concern. The matter is dealt with. Then you will not mind discussing the price of silks. That is merchant talk. I have no time for this. Shoulder check. Not you.
Oh.
The woman.
Oh.
And she will move into the ranks, which will go. And then they will perform a heel-toe turn, or rank up, and begin filing out, filling in behind. After about 20 minutes, they're gone.
Impressive.
You're welcome.
Do you not find the general to be so tiresomely rude?
She's addressing me specifically.
I think
It
she's
could be
addressing
any one of them.
Okay, didn't know she was looking at you.
How's that? Less annoying?
No, don't move. I had you framed perfectly.
The fucks.
I mean, she seems rude, but that could just
fuck
be
you
her
doing?
ways. I say, she seems rude, but that just could be her ways.
Oh, of course. The surfaces allow them not to talk. How exotic and interesting. You, therefore, since you are not in irons, not the thieves inside the mountain?
No, we dispatched the thieves before they could.
Oh, so there were thieves.
Yes.
How interesting. How interesting. And what were they trying to steal?
Not too sure.
Well,
This.
We do have a vague idea.
phylacteries.
Concoction.
Pass.
Chemical gobbledygook.
I'm just going to say phylacteries.
They were also dispatched to assassinate them as well. So
Imhu.
the alchemist.
Well, after all, the insane old man is quite controversial. Would you not say?
Again, we don't know enough about him to pass judgment.
Maybe not completely insane.
It has been written that he is controversial, as are his methods.
I'm Sulan, Clan Gershon, considers Ephesus Zephyro. The clerk of Tor.
Ah, the legendary surf hero.
Ah,
And the legendary woman of yellow eyes. And therefore this must be your ark.
it is Jor-Karroc.
Who was Stump. And this must be the one called M. Who is Stump. Your name's procedure.
Wouldn't matter because the sound's coming from further.
The further in one.
Yeah.
Where were we?
Give me a letter and I'll pull the plug from up top.
But then we want it on and we can't put it on. Wire it into a dimmer switch so we can set a timer or something.
Even down here we have been heard of.
I'm pretty sure that because of who we are and how we arrived, we did talk to the town for a while.
It is always interesting when a previously fixed number of backgammon pieces and then more are introduced. Unprecedented, you would say. Was it not written in La Poème de Fromage? I will translate for you. The mushroom grows only as high as the ceiling will allow, plus some room for the bird to flow, as far as a leaping drow. When the night it sparkles bright and the crystals glow, step softly in the shadows breathe, and beware the mana flow. It loses in the translation.
pretty words still.
Indeed. You are obviously a people of distinction and culture, if I may say so, Matt.
Well, I certainly think there. How many thieves were there?
It's only two.
This many.
I'm trying
So many thieves. How could they possibly have broken into this well-guarded entrance?
Well,
Aha!
secret
You-
passages.
Ah, very good. It is interesting that there is a secret passage into the mountain. He immediately just looks at all of your eyes to see if any of you make a quick glance in that
I've
direction.
already looked away from her because I know what's happening, and everyone else is getting sucked into it. So I'm not.
Okay, so we're going to say Stump does that.
No!
He wasn't talking about you. He was talking about Stump.
I am looking.
Right, it's your act now, and he hasn't made a single check, so this happens.
I'm looking at a different crevice.
There's a blue skidoo into that secret.
Well, you must not allow me to take any more of your time.
Oh, it's always happy to help.
You always find shade on
Absurd.
Sorry.
It must be a service theme.
It's a. Sorry, it's from my homeland. It's how I bid you farewell. So it would lose translation down here, wouldn't it?
So more so that it becomes redundant because shade and water are so plentiful. Whereas on the surface, finding shade, especially in an arid environment, and water is actually something people seek.
We should return to the inn. So how are you supposed to inform that you've finished this job?
Was not told. But I think she will know. Not exactly quiet escape. Hopefully she returned my things.
Sorry.
She take amulet and pouch of herbs. Why I still look like bulky.
I thought you were smart enough not to wear it while everyone's watching you.
Was wearing when was arrested.
Let's return to the inn.
Of course, my lady.
I want to make a perception check to watch for more assassins on our return. Because, you know, we kind of there's a big hubbub. Bunch of dudes.
Have you?
Yes, yeah. Whatever would give me that idea.
I have no idea.
That is a pass. Of course, if they have hiding shadows and that might not apply.
So I take it you're leaving? You're following her?
Oh, if she leaves, I'm going to follow her, yes.
We have to keep up the appearance of.
We were not told what he wanted us to do first, so he just ejected us. So
Similar to the last time we were assisted, I think it'll be a case of just keeping ourselves available to him.
how busy are the streets at the moment? We've been out for a while.
Right, so it is mid-afternoon,
Okay, so it's
I guess.
It's a bit early to be looking for the attacker. I don't expect him to be out and about in broad daylight. Well, with so many around. But it's probably safer to watch out for him.
Of course, we should always look out for dangers. Not just assassins, but
Murderers.
oh, the body.
Yeah, just
So I'm
watching.
going to do a perception.
Yeah, perception is
After
watch
you.
what's going on around.
Ladies first. It is the end of that. Of
So I
course.
believe your player did not, in fact, make that
Do you want
check
me to
you
roll?
wanted
I don't know where
That's
yours
alright,
result
you
on
have to
that?
bounce off the other
It
end,
was
so
7, which would be.
don't even know
but
where
of
yours
course,
is.
no, mine's right here, so it's a fail.
Really?
Yep. It's gonna be one of those weeks again.
And
That's
that's a perception pass. Though not a super high one, admittedly.
Yeah, yes. The two of you that scored passes are definitely able to tell that you are of interest to those who are around. Now, all drow look the same to you, so you can't tell if anyone's like the same ones showing up repeatedly, because all drow are the same to you.
They're all
Not
weird
so
the
much the
same
females.
stuff.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about that, are we?
No, fair enough.
Oh, well, I failed, so I'm walking back to the.
Right. You get back to the inn. Oh, what was the name of that inn, Brendan? What was the name? Oh, what was the name?
I looked at it.
Okay, Brendan's failed. Who, for an inspiration, who wants to correct Brendan?
Am I not the only one who didn't remember a thing?
No, we were giving you the chance to answer.
That chance is gone now. Who's getting it?
It actually has. Wait, that's not. It's not the
This is
being
fine.
bad. It's
2 inspirations, because Ken and Brendan have failed.
Can you do it, Stephen? Can you?
Well, I keep going to build and rattle, but it's not.
Le Dentendrice, the gentle lady.
A gentle lady.
Lady.
It's ironic and funny.
Because she's not so gentle.
Well, none
No,
of them
she's a
are.
drow. They're all the same.
maybe she's gentle for a drow. Like comparatively.
They should have called them the biggest tits.
Yeah, the biggest tits. No way in hell we forget that.
So there's a bunch of there is 1 or 2 additional guards stationed outside the inn, and you just walk on past them like you own the place. Because thanks to the transitive property of renting, you do.
Are they house colours or
They are guards.
Guard,
They
okay.
appear to be on official duty.
They're always
No,
Are they blocking the door or just
with
like
all the
flanking?
spies.
flanking.
Okay. Well, I'm following Sulan, so if Sulan just walks in past them and they don't do anything, then well, I will follow.
Probably all the spies and that showing up. A little extra security.
I will prepare an action that if one of them tries to shiver in the spine or something, I will block it with my shield.
All right.
But apart from that, yeah.
I guess I'll prepare a parry. In case they try to shove me in the spine.
So noted.
what do you polite and walk in?
Zillam walks on inside with the air of someone who belongs. You two shuffling, going like... with the prepare of someone who is preparing parry actions of the distrustful nature. The drow, always ready to shiv people in the back, their postures say, because that's what happens when you've got a prepared action. You have an air of readiness.
And we're protecting our mistress.
Inside, there is a an elevated guard presence. The player is not playing. They are not serving drinks. There are, in fact, like you arrive just as two guards are walking out with a body between them, with a sheet draped over it, blood spreading across the white sheet.
Oh.
The off-white sheet, I should say. And the owner is looking very angry and upset. And there's a young guards captain weathering the storm.
In Drow.
Mm-hmm. And they catch sight of you guys and they're like,
Just button up completely.
mm-hmm. And they just watch you guys and wait for you to do anything.
I'm looking to see if there's any signs of a struggle or anything that might have happened in the main bar area.
Okay, you can do that.
Pass?
Other than like some of the tables and chairs have been cleared, like near the entrance to like widen the area up, it doesn't look like at this point anything has happened there.
Unless they've undone it zippers. But
Good grief, mistress, have we caused you some problems?
No. The problem is the louds who have made a mess of your room. It is against all propriety. Whatever happened to wander among spies? Maman, I do not understand. It is not possible that this could be happening. It is beyond all your convention. Next, you know, the houses will be flooding the streets of the submerged quarters with their house guards. It is preposterous! I am not talking about those highly unlikely events. There have been a workers an indomitable amount of agents in my establishment, under this roof. Not in 20 years or something like this happened. Who is going to give us recompense for this? The reputation of my establishment was ruined. But maman, it is impossible! We have got him in the act. It is a one-off. It can never happen again. This sort of thing is once in a lifetime. A lifetime can be many hundreds of years. This is ridiculous. When are we going to find out which house they belong to? The investigations are proceeding. We are merely waiting for the forensics cheese to come.